Happy new school year, incredible members of Team Duval, and welcome back. I am Cecile Wallace, Evaluations Supervisor. I'm here to discuss the Paraprofessional Rubrics. These rubrics were developed out of conversations and collaboration between the union, a group of paras, and the evaluations team. We wanted to make certain that they truly reflect the various roles of the paraprofessional.
So out of that conversation, we developed 3 different rubrics, 3 different processes in Perform. So the first one is a classroom instructional paraprofessional rubric, followed by our ISSP paraprofessional rubric, and then our focused ESOL paraprofessional rubric. So I wanted to show you what they look like. I'm going to press escape here, and let's navigate over to these rubrics. So as you can see with the ESOL, focused paraprofessional, the rubric actually breaks down what each role does for that one-on-one or for that ESOL para. And what I also like about these new rubrics is that the language is more closely related to the language of the teacher rubric because paraprofessionals and teachers do similar things. So instead of having the outstanding, unsatisfactory, or satisfactory, we now have highly effective, developing needs improvement, and unsatisfactory. Also, we have domains. So you see domain 1 here, domain 2, 3, and 4. And then we have the competencies within each of the domains and the specific language here. So it's really nice, a really good change. And what's also nice is that the ratings are tied to points, and that's also taking place in Perform, so that instead of the administrator having to pick what they feel the overall rubric would be, there's actual calculations to go ahead and support that selection. You can see the language in the ISSP rubric is different because the ISSP often manages the classroom by themselves, being in the ISSP room with those students. And then finally, that classroom instructional or the ESE, non-focused paraprofessional rubric, is here as well. So going over to Perform, administrators, this is specifically for you, but paras, it's really nice to see how this works. When you're assigning a process, you want to make sure, administrators, that you go to My Staff. I'm clicking HR Tools here because I'm HR, but you all will click My Staff, and then Staff. And then you're going to click the Not Evaluated tab because that's going to show you who does not have a process yet assigned. I created an account so that we didn't have to use someone's actual name. And so we see our paraprofessional friend here. We're going to click Start a Process on that line. Make sure you verify the name here of the para you're choosing. And then for process name, you're going to select Evaluation. For the process type, I'm sorry. For the process name now, you're going to select one of the 3 choices here. We'll choose ISSP, but you choose whatever role is applicable to the para you're working with. And then for job type, you're going to check that abbreviation, that PP for paraprofessional. All paraprofessional evaluations are due, and the process should be complete by April 1st of each year. So even if April 1st falls on a Saturday or Sunday, you want to make sure you get that done the Friday before. Then you click Assign Process. Once you assign process, they disappear from the Not Evaluated tab, and so now you have to jump over to the Evaluation tab. Find that para's name, here we go, and you're going to click View. View is much easier to work with when you're evaluating. Once you click View, you'll see 4 steps. And that's true for any of the para processes. There's only 4 steps. There's at a beginning of the year process where you meet with the para within the first 45 days of their start date. Even if they've been a para for 50 years, you still want to meet with them each year by the first 45 days so that you could have clear expectations. But this year especially, since these rubrics are new, if you find that the para is struggling throughout the year and you need to put them on a growth plan, you need to notify that para, and para listen up. You should be notified by January of each year, and you'll have it in writing as well as on Perform, and you guys will do that growth plan together so we can support you. If your para is doing fine and you don't need a growth plan, you don't need a conference, administrators just come over here and remove that step so that you don't have a bulky process. Finally, at the end of the year, you want to meet with the para probably towards the end of March, but definitely before April, and have the evaluation meeting for the final end of the year evaluation. And this form accompanies that. So you're going to go to form. The employee name automatically populates. You please enter their PIN. Your school name is going to populate. And then make sure you choose from one of the paraprofessional classifications. Then please select the school year correctly, because that could be confusing. Again, the new language is presented here. Evaluator. We encourage you to add comments. Please add comments to these sections because it gives paras specific next steps. It tells them what exactly they're doing well and how they can improve that, or just how they can improve in general. Paras, you're going to like this now because you can make comments. You can say, well, hey, here's an explanation of this, or I want to mention this, or this is what I'm doing well. And paras, you can also add maybe like sample lesson plans that you did, or PowerPoints or pictures. You could add it to your evaluation to support your case. And then you're going to have your overall score and rating, and it'll tell you if you're overall highly effective, developing needs improvement. Now, administrators, I think this is a really cool feature that we added here. We actually uploaded the rubric. So you click on the icon that I just clicked, you click on the R, and the rubric populates. And the same things that I showed you guys in the Words document, it's right here. When you're ready to close it, you can press the icon again, but you can literally copy and paste information here and put it on the comment section and elaborate on that. Administrators, once you're done, press save and submit. It will send an automatic email to the paraprofessionals letting them know that they have a form to review and sign. Paras, when you get that email, click that link, log in to Perform, and it's single sign-on. So you're able to use that same username and password that you use to log into your computer or to your email. When you get there, you can click this signature box here. Click it, press signature, you'll see the little number that's waiting for you. Or you can come to the left-hand side and click it there. So super easy, super straightforward. So I just wanted to recap. Administrators, a process must be assigned in order to evaluate any employee. Once the process is assigned, it brings all of the tasks that are due for the entire year, which is super convenient. Please select the correct para process because now there are 3 from which you can choose. ESE, if they're not focused or one-on-one para, then they're going to use that classroom instructional rubric. And then finally, please meet with all paras. And paras, please meet with your administrators within the first 45 days of your start date, even if you're a veteran para.